Anyway, I want to give an immigrant a hug. I know you guys are struggling tonight. The Destiny Swap isn't working. So shout out to y'all. Tap the screen. Still tap it, whether you agree or not. Shout out to y'all.
Go ahead, man, Dosey. What you got a question for Black Americans? I'm sorry, Dr. Di. This how it went when we was trying to talk to her calmly. She ended up, you know what I mean. But anyway, go ahead, Mendoza.
Thank you very much. It's Manducci from Ghana, Africa. I'm not an immigrant.
You're not?
I'm not
Because you in Ghana?
Yeah, I'm in Ghana.
Thank you. Thank you for being in Ghana. We respect that. Go ahead, Mendoza.
Yeah. So I understand the ideology of the FBAs, but you see, we all have our differences. I'm in Africa. I see.
Mendoza, what's your question? It's too late for you to be trying to listen.
But what I'm simply put, why can't we melanated people come together as one?
Haven't you been listening?
Yeah. Let me finish.
Okay, well, don't say that. Don't say that at a time like this. Have you been listening? You've been in here for a while. That's why.
Yeah, I've been here for a while, and what all that I'm hearing is about other races want to be like America. They want to be Americans.
That's not the point. That's all you get out of that, Mendoza. You cannot come to somebody's country and say you them. If these immigrants are us, who are we? If they want to insist on calling themselves Black and Black American, telling us basically this day country, who are we?
So if I come to America and I say I'm American, I know.
No, you say you Black American. No, you saying you Black American, and you would be a citizen.
Well, if I get a citizenship and I claim I'm American, fine. But deep down me, I know where I'm coming from.
What are you about to say to us?
Sorry?
What are you getting at? Go ahead, Dr. Zah.
I'm saying that what I'm trying to say is that we can watch for unity. We are more than melanated people are more than
keep working on it. Keep working on it, Mendoza. Go ahead, Dr. Zah.
So here's my problem, okay, and has always been my problem. All right. So when you go, if you're supposed to come to my country, right? Okay, you come to Morocco. You're from Ghana. So will you be a Moroccan?
No, of course I can be a Moroccan.
All right. So when you come
if I get a citizenship, I can call myself a Moroccan.
Not the same. I'm sorry.
No, but I mean, deep down me, I'm not a Moroccan. But if I get a citizenship,
yeah. But that's the same. You understand what I'm saying to you? Same. So I would expect, again, I've always had this viewpoint, okay? You come to my country and you try to tell me about my history where I know all of my history. I have a problem with you. How many times people come to America and you can tell or no, they're African. How do you know they're African? Hello, Africa is a continent. So what country, hello, if they know their history, how can you, and this is the problem, how can you tell them their history? How? And that is the problem. That is a huge problem. Or you're not indigenous to the land, how do you know their family history? And before you say about Black Americans, or we need to come together, how about this? It's 54 countries on our continent. How about we get our shit together? Look what's happening right now in South Africa. Who they kick out? Everybody that's not South African alongside with, they don't kick the Asians out, or Pinky and no brain.
Wait a minute, Dr. Zah. The Heritage Society right now is mailing out ballots. They trying to get people's views on immigration. I can't wait to get my ballot.
I saw that. I saw
Yeah, I
that.
cannot wait to get my
I
ballot
saw
and fill it
that.
out. And they only sending them to Americans. Nobody with immigrant backgrounds. So thank you, Brianna. Go ahead, Dr. Zah.
So I think it's very much important that first and foremost, how about reclaim our own home over in the continent? How about that? How about receive back, all right? And give respect, especially if you come in and out of America. I don't even know. Have you ever been here?
No, I don't think I'll be there.
No,
Maybe you
no, no.
probably
That's
just
not.
come and visit. Yeah.
All right, Manoro, I ask you, have you ever been here? That's my question.
No.
You have not. So, Christian, how do you know what's happening in the house when you're outside looking through a window?
I hear them speak all the time.
I'm sorry. No, the question was, how do you know what's going on inside of the house when you're looking through a window? How? You in Ghana, how do you know what's actually going on here?
He
How do
want
you
us to
know?
come to He
Okay.
want us to
Okay.
come to Ghana, Dr. Zah.
Okay. I mean, you and maybe you may be in America. At least you listen to news. You know what is going on. You listen to social media. You should know what is going on. I don't need to come to America if I
You said
know
the
what is going on.
news. The news. The same news who had Sally Struthers bleeding out that said Africans had buzzing flies all over the place and they
Buzzing like
were
hell.
starving. This is the same news we're talking about.
Flies
The
was
same
buzzing, Dr.
news.
Zah.
The same news who said, or no, or black Americans, or they do is gangbang and they don't have forests in the home. Are we talking about the same news? Okay.
We watch social media. It's all over the place. So I mean, no. Look,
You're
the world
stuttering.
is a global village now. So whatever
No, it's
happens
not.
anywhere, the
Sir,
world is a global village.
sir, I
We all
have
know what
to,
is going on.
sir, let me tell you something. I've
Okay.
been around this world more times than a pilot. I'm going to say this much, okay? You know why? I don't take anything from media. I don't. If I want to get any news, I gotta go straight to the us. They gotta catch tell me. All right? I can't stress this enough. If you ain't been here, all right, then you don't know what's going here. How many times if I ask anyone on this panel, how many times that somebody from the continent of Africa, because I get very offended when people say Africans, because we ain't all the same. There's 54 countries, so I get very upset with that. But if you ask anyone on this panel, all right, what is your experience from people of the continent of Africa? I promise you there's nothing good. That is an us problem on the continent, not a them problem. Yet, you have a nerve to come and see here. One time the man said, oh, that's because they equated black Americans as butlers. You know, I still to this day, I'm so pissed off about that. The goddamn nerve. Yet, he said on a damn cell phone that a black American invented. The bloody nerve. So you can't say what's going on inside of the house when you're outside looking in.
Well, I beg to differ. I beg to differ.
You real back to differ.
Yeah, I
Let me
beg to
ask you
differ from
something.
your
Have
point.
you ever had caviar?
What is Gabriel? I don't know.
Yeah, because you didn't have it. So if you never had, I've had caviar. Okay, $1,500. Very, very fish eggs, right? So if I ask you, okay, brother, how does caviar taste? You wouldn't be able to explain it, nor would you. You never had it.
My dear doctor, I don't have to be everywhere to know whatever is going on everywhere. You don't need to be everywhere
You
to
missed the
know
point.
what is going on
You missed the point.
let me finish. Let me finish. You don't need to be everywhere to know what is happening everywhere. I'm in Ghana. I know I'm in Greater Accra region. I'm the capital. I know things that are happening elsewhere outside the capital. I mean, you
Mendoza, can you tell us
can't say
what's happening with Black Americans right now? What's happening over here since you know?
yeah, I know that the immigrants are trying to. I mean, some of them disrespect you. Some are trying to. I mean, tell your history, which
We
maybe
ain't talking about immigrants. We talking about Black Americans. What's going on with us over here?
no, the differences are clear.
We
You guys are.
not gonna even talk about immigrants. You say you know what's going on with Black Americans because of the TV. You tell us what's going on with Black Americans. What's current? What we going through right now in our country?
And that's what I'm saying. That the other blacks are trying to tell your history, which you feel you know your history. You know
God
what.
damn it, third world brain.
Sorry, what did you just say?
What is going on with Black Americans? We're not talking about with immigrants, with Black Americans. You said you know what's going on. Doctors, I just asked you, how do you know what's going on with Black Americans? You said you know because you watch TV and all this and
I
that.
said I'm telling you that you guys are claiming.
I said don't mention
Yeah, I'm saying
immigrants. I mean, what's going on with Black Americans that don't involve immigrants?
oh, but there's white supremacy over the blacks. I know what is happening there.
What else?
I've told you one. So one, if I don't know anything, I've told you one.
We not worried. We fight. We've been fighting white supremacy for centuries. That's nothing new. What's going on within the last year? What's going on with Black Americans?
For the past years, I've known we now have FBAs, which initially we didn't have FBAs.
Oh man.
I knew we had African Americans.
Okay, why you want us to come to Ghana? Why you think it'd be a good idea for Black Americans to go to Ghana?
It's a very beautiful place. You see your kind, and no police will stop you on your way. I mean, you feel free. Nothing. I mean, you feel free.
I heard police there bribe people. I heard if you get food over there, it's a lot of bribing going on. Is that true
from
with
door
the
to door.
police?
I mean, there's harmony here. There's peace.
Wait a minute. What organization do you work for, Mendoza? I mean, what benefit would it be to Black Americans to go over to Ghana?
I have my own businesses running here.
Is one of them tourism or something?
Yeah, there are tourism sites here. Nice, interesting
Wait,
places.
sister, hold on. So, question. Okay. You own a home there, correct? You own home? Yes or no?
I have
Yes
my
or no?
I own my own house. I
Okay,
live in my own house.
great. You have home. All right, no problem. All right. So, what if I
But
tell
I have
you?
houses. In fact, I have houses.
No. That's not what I'm about to ask you. Ask yes or no. So if someone tell you to leave your home, all right, how did you catch feel? You wouldn't feel too good. You wouldn't feel good. Why would they want to come to God? That's not their home. That's not their home.
Your home is your home. You can move elsewhere, have a living there. You certainly have to go back. If you feel that place, this is where you don't belong here, you don't want to be buried here. That's why most of Africans, when they come there, when they die, they bring them down to Africa to bury them.
Whoa, back up.
Some they work
No,
when they get to
because
their
you're
retirement.
incorrect.
They
You're
get to their
incorrect.
retirement. They come to Africa and come and die here.
Africa is not a country, it is a continent. And let me tell you something. That's another, I just told you, it irritates me. Simply because, I don't know, you're Christian, or you're Buddhist, or you're Jewish, I don't know. If you're Muslim, you do also understand exactly where you drop that at, as where you catch buried at. They don't fly your body back home or anything of that nature. I've been here 44 years. 44. And the amount of disrespect that you guys do, and I said you guys because you don't sit and want to know about culture or what their people has been through or about the ancestors. You don't want to do that. You want to tell them you're African. You're African. You don't know. And I think that's what irritates me. You can't tell somebody their history when you don't even know the history. Stop saying us Africans because we're not the same. We're not. Just like you record me Moroccan, I record Nigerian, a Nigerian, and so an Ethiopian, Somalian. So stop. And then the sister asks you,
I
do you
didn't
have a
say
tourism
all
business?
Africans. I said
She
most
asks you,
Africans. I
most
said most
Africans.
Africans. Yeah.
Sir, you can't speak for 54 countries. You're not the spokesperson for a continent of Africa.
I
You're
didn't say
not.
all Africans. I said most Africans. I know Ghanaians who died there, who die and they bring them down here to bury. I know. I'm speaking from records.
Sir, how many Moroccans do you know? Okay. How many Nigerians do you know? Okay. How many Ethiopians do you know? Sudans. How many? Tell me. Sudanese. How many do you know? Oh, okay. And that's the problem. You
Hey,
don't
Dr.
know.
Zah, can I ask you a question?
You can.
Say 20 million. Say if we did take Manduzzi up on his offer, 20 million Black Americans say, all right, let's try it out. Let's go to Ghana, 20 million of us, all in one place. Well, Ghana, any place, any country over there on the continent. The way they treat us over here in our country, how do you think they'll receive 20 million Black Americans over there?
So wait, over to his country?
Yeah, Ghana.
I've been to his country, and you know what? Shit, they treat you just as how they treat me. They were awful.
How they treat you, Dr. Zah?
Oh my God. So we got there, because you know my father was an import-export. Long story short, soon as you open up your face and you say, oh, you're Moroccan, or you're not us. You people want to be Arab. You this. First and foremost, if you know the history of our country, I am part Arab. I am also Spaniard. And I'm also a mosaic, indigenous to Morocco.
DRR, I'm going to rotate you down. Go ahead, Dr. Zah, I'm sorry.
They don't like us. They don't like us at all. So if they don't like us and I'm from the continent, what makes you think they gonna like you? Exactly.
See, you see the problem we have with the Northern Africans.
See
The North
what I told
Africans,
you.
the North Africans feel they are not blacks and we don't belong to. They don't even belong to Africa.
See?
They tell us they are Arabs and we are Africans. They were never enslaved. We were enslaved.
You're a
So
damn
when you tell
lie.
me that, who said that that's a lie?
I said this because let me tell you something. So let me ask you
So
this,
you
yeah?
don't have to say
You see what I say?
Ghanaians are liars. Ghanaians don't
You're a
like.
liar.
Look, Ghanaians love everybody. They love everybody, every kind. They like
Hey,
you.
why did
Look, if
y'all do that big
if
Juneteenth?
you come from
Wait,
if
why
you
did y'all do that big Juneteenth spectacle of our ancestors out there begging about them slave castles and crying and scrabbling on the ground like that over there for Juneteenth? Why y'all still got them slave castles? Y'all making money touring people around inside those slave castles?
Here's the correct answer.
those castles were not built by us. They were
What?
built by they were not built by we Africans, we Ghanaians.
Who
They
was
were,
who? You saying
the,
y'all didn't what?
I'm saying those castles were not built by us.
Who brought them?
The,
Who made those slave castles over there?
the Europeans, our colonizers,
Who was the guards inside those slave castles?
they had their own guards. They had their own guards there.
Okay, so who was making the money off the tourism today from them slave castles?
Now, those places are now regarded as United Nations artifact. I mean, places that interest
So
history.
you're not gonna
So
take no responsibility for that?
as long as they are in our country, when
No,
they
I'm
come,
saying you're not
yeah,
gonna take no responsibility because we know what y'all did over there. We know what part y'all played in it, but y'all gonna continuously lie to us, right?
what is lie about this? Something that
Y'all didn't sell slaves
something
over
that has
there.
been
Y'all
built for
didn't
many
capture
years.
slaves. Y'all didn't capture slaves or sell other tribes off. And y'all wasn't working with the Europeans. And then after slavery ended over here, y'all didn't write to the crown asking them to please continue slavery
See, one thing
because
about
y'all
slaves,
needed more
even the
money. Y'all
Europeans,
wanted them to keep buying
the,
slaves.
yeah, the Europeans, some of the Europeans were against the banning of slavery. Some were even paid um,
Ah,
repatriation for them leaving their slaves. You know, and I don't think all whiteys were in favor of slavery. Same as
so
the Africans
y'all
here.
gonna stop taking tickets to those slave castles over in Ghana, or y'all gonna keep touring people around the slave castles?
Those places need to be renovated. Just as when you go to museums in Europe, elsewhere, they take token to renovate those places. It
You
can't be
know they
free.
That's
say.
weird.
Go ahead. Oh damn.
E-
I was
Even
going
in
to say
United,
that's weird that you say that because we don't have those type of museums or things here where it's like, look, this is where the slaves landed. Everyone can take pictures. Even if they have little rocks or monuments like that in America, it's not like it's not to be make capital on it. Like that's kind of weird. You don't think that's weird?
Same here. And I was thinking too, since they're making money off of everything else, where the hell are those boats at? Because we haven't seen them.